How's it going, friends? Welcome back to another PTS video, and today we're going to be covering the new public event that we recently got here in the PTS. Now, in order to start this public event, you'll need to complete a quick little prerequisite quest line in order to start it. Now, a quick little tip to kind of get yourselves prepared for when this releases is to unlock the Stony Man Lookout and the Big Meadows Gas Well. Stony Man Lookout is where you're going to head for the first part of the quest line, and the Big Meadows Gas Well is going to be the closest spawn location to the new event area, or at least the Blue Ridge location. Now when you start it, you're going to have to head on over to Stony Man Lookout. You'll find a cage underneath the watchtower, grab the holotape from the dead body, go to the Brahmin, grab the cargo, and then head to the new Blue Ridge caravan spot. Inside you'll find an NPC that you need to talk to, go through the dialogue, and the first start of the for the quest line, at least to experience the event for the first time, you'll have to pay 1,000 caps. Now once you pay the 1,000 caps, head on over to the Skyline Drive, and it's basically similar to Free Range and the other Blue Ridge event that we have in the live servers. Now all it is just defend the Brahmin, and you can hurry it as much as you want. But you'll also be stopped to do optionals like help caravans, defend the Brahmin against certain waves of different kinds of enemies. And I'm just going to say this now, is that it is possible to do it solo, but it is incredibly difficult in certain situations because of how the damage is for the current build of the PTS. Now each run will be a little bit different in terms of the optionals. Honestly, you don't even have to do them. Currently in the PTS, you can just let the Brahmin live, or just keep the Brahmin alive and just run past them. But once you get to the very end, all you have to do is deposit the cargo box and then head back to the NPC Marley and complete the quest line. Now once you give the task to Marley, she'll grant you another 100 supplies, which is the currency that you can use to purchase merchants from Marley, or you can use them to buy Brahmin buffs, decorations, and more. Now I do believe the 100 supplies is a daily reward, but with that, let's go over the merchants. First up, we have the Brahmin Trader. Now the Brahmin Trader gives a lot of different buffs to the Brahmin, from increasing its health, to increasing its normal walk speed, to increasing its hurry walk speed, as well as giving it a reflect buff. Now as far as I've tried, I was able to only apply a couple of the buffs, or you can only apply one at a time, and it does last for multiple runs, so whatever you use, it'll stay. So if you want to replace it, you can replace it, and it'll stick around. Up next, we have Theodore, the ammo vendor. Now I believe he's supposed to be selling bulk ammo, but right now I think he's broken and he is only selling individual rounds. But overall, he's okay. Anyways, let's go on to the next. Up next, we have Wendy, the Cryptid Hunter. Now there's a known issue with Wendy where she is not being able to sell the cryptid bait, but I never really got that option, and she's given me this questionnaire multiple times every time I interact with her, from server hops, server resets, different characters, resetting the game, and so on. But the answers to these questions are the Jackson Chameleon, the Sheep Squatch, and then Green. And then she would essentially give you one for free, but even that was unfortunately bugged out, so I wasn't able to use it. Now from my understanding, the cryptid bait is supposed to be applied when you start your next caravan run, and unfortunately, again, even though it's not in my inventory or anything, I don't really know if it actually got applied. But yeah, that's what she does. It's actually kind of cool. I'm really excited to see when it gets fixed. Up next, we have the Decorator. Now, what he can do is basically design and decorate the inside of the Blue Ridge Caravan Tunnel that we're in right now, and this is one of his 3 options that he has. This one's probably my favorite because it's a little bit more fancy. A lot of carpets, paintings, fancy furniture, and such, but it's nothing too crazy. Now, as for the option to get this look, it would be the You're the Expert, what do you recommend? Now, for me, when I first did this, I was able to do it for free, but the cost of redesigning the tunnel is 40 supplies. And he'll have 3 options: the military, Blue Ridge, which is the default, and then, of course, his own design. Now for the military design, this is what it looks like. Again, this will cost 40 supplies to apply, and there really isn't too much of a huge difference in the main tunnel. A couple of American flags, some barricades and such, where the armory or ammo merchant is usually at. There's more American flags. And in the back corner there, where I'm about to go up here in just a second, I actually got a little excited because I saw some extra weapons and I thought we could pick it, but it doesn't look like we can. But in the main room, where the decorator is, on the ceiling you'll find a airplane and a tank in the back, which is actually kind of cool. Yeah, that's the military design. Anyways, on to the next one. Lastly, we have the import merchant, which unfortunately is bugged for me, but from my guess, she will sell general things like a normal NPC vendor. Now, I'm sure some of you guys might be wondering, is it possible to rerun it? Yes, it is possible to rerun the Skyline Drive event, but it does cost 4,000. At the current PTS, it's 4,000 for each size, and the sizes are small, medium, and large that you can start the event through Marley, whatever her name is. And yeah, I said screw the small, screw the medium, let's go straight for large. And the large is definitely the better choice because you do get 50 supplies per run. Now I'm sure this will change in the future updates of the PTS, but currently, since they're all 4,000, I said might as well just go for, yeah, the bigger one. But that about covers it, guys. Let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think of the current state of this event in the PTS? For me personally, I like the event. The event is fun. It's difficult if you run it solo, but can be incredibly fun when you run with friends or the just public servers. But the merchants, on the other hand, are very, very underwhelming. Honestly, if the traders don't change in the future PTS updates or by the time they make it to the live servers, I'll probably only get the Cryptid Hunter and the Brahmin trainer because they seem like the most beneficial and most useful. But I am excited to see where this goes in the future and see what kind of changes that they are going to make. And I really hope they keep the difficulty. And one major bug that I would love for them to fix, at least from my experience, was the 22-minute route. I unfortunately had to force a Brahmin to run around the entire Skyline region for 22 minutes before I was able to complete the event. So hopefully that gets fixed. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. I hope you guys found the information useful. But with that, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. As always, happy hunting, good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.